any decent tool that you're gonna sell is gonna have any kind of merit to it. It all needs to have a box to put the tool in. So the first thing we did to build our box was went out and bought some 1x oak boards, 1x6 inch, which measures to be about 3/4 thick and maybe 5.5 inches across. We took them out there and put them in the chop saw and cut them roughly, just kind of rough cut them, 11.5 inches. Used some glue to glue them together and clamp them. And I use this Gorilla Glue. I've had pretty decent luck with it. Sets up fairly fast and it's pretty strong. So. Alright, next thing we're going to do is just kind of knock this off. Knock that off the best we can. I ain't really worried about that end right there because I'm going to cut this. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. Stuff comes off, I mean it comes off pretty easy, I guess. Alright, next thing we're going to do, we got the glue, cleaned off a little bit. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to take a frog's hair off each end of here, just to kind of clean it up. Clean that glue off of there. Too. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and just knock a frog's hair off at each end. We're going to get the cleanest side against the fence here and just kind of Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mark the center of these. We trim the sides, we trim the ends roughly. It's kind of a rough, this is all kind of rough measurements. We don't have to be exact. We're going to roughly find the center of this right here. It's 11.25. So we'll go 5.5 and 1/8 to put a mark. Come on back the other way. 5.5 and another 1/8. Put a mark, and that's the center. Go ahead and draw this center line. Now, all of these aren't going to be exactly the same size. So what we're going to do is we're going to check it first. We'll see it's kind of close. We're going to come over here, we're going to butt on this end, we're going to mark the same measurement, 5 inches and 5/8. Come over here and we're going to mark 5 inches and 5/8. And what that did, it ended up putting two lines side by side right there. And right in the middle of them two lines, that's center. And that's going to be close enough for this project. Alright, so the first one that we're going to do is going to be the very center one. We're going to push this all the way against that side right there. We're going to bring this down until the center point of this cutter is right on that line. Okay. And that's where we're going to go. Make sure. Okay, basically now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this smaller hole. So we put the tool down in here and shimmed it up a little bit. We're going to use this to line this up with. We'll set that on the center hole like that, and then we're going to bring this around, slide him over a little bit. Right there, that's where that hole needs to go. We're going to go ahead and push that down in there, and that's going to indicate where we got to cut that hole. Okay, so now we're there. Alright, there we go. Now we got the start of it right here. Got 3 holes lined up, all laid out. Got a few more to go. Alright, so what we got right now is we've got the holes drilled in it. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes, 2 different sizes. And the next thing we need to do is we need to connect these holes together, and we need to make some inlays down in here. So I built this jig right here, and it's a piece of plexiglass, and it's cut out so that we can cut a straight line and cut our recesses down here. And we got like a shoulder guide on this router to guide us. And I took this up in the lathe and turned it down, made it a little bit thinner, and made it so that it'll travel over top of this right in there. So let's go ahead and see if we can take a whack at it. Well, maybe we ought to plug it in first. What do you think? Hey, help. help you get the show on the road. Well, the recorder wasn't plugged in. It was on battery, and the battery went dead. Now, I'm not real sure how far we got as far as recording goes, but anyway, I got this cut out, and working on where these inlays down here in the bottom are going right now. All right, we got the holes drilled. We got this routed out through here. We put these inlays in right here. The next thing that we need to do is get rid of this sharp edge around this part of it. And that's what we're going to work on next. We're going to do that on the router table.